Hey dude, sorry about yesterday.
Which part?
Well, about the Leafs losing 8-5.
That's all you're sorry for?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry dude, it was just really hard to watch.
Yeah, through your constant sobbing.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
And you threw the remote through the TV.
Yeah, but that wasn't for the game, that was for the Matt Sundin coverage.
In order, I'm going to talk about the game, Matt Sundin, Bobby Holik, and the World Juniors. Leafs lose 8-5 to the Boston Bruins, and, well, that's what happens when you try to outscore the top team in the East. And as we saw in the game against the Coyotes, the Leafs are very fond in giving players their first career hat trick. David Krejci, who was already having a pretty good year, notched his first career hat trick for the Boston Bruins, and, 8-goal night, pretty easy night to do it. And yesterday was an actual goaltending carousel. You saw all 4 goalies that dressed for the game, and one of them you saw twice. Hindsight is 20/20, but I wouldn't have pulled Toskala after just 2 goals. They were pretty quick, but 2? Really? And even though they got shelled 8-5, even though their 3-game winning streak is over, the news actually kind of gets worse for the Leafs, as it's reported Mike Van Ryn suffered a concussion. Dude, last time Mike Van Ryn was in Boston, he got knocked through the glass. The Leafs should just never return to Boston unless it's for something cool like a Dropkick Murphys concert. Flogging Molly, another good band. But the Leafs have a nice, neat little few games coming up. They play a couple of games to Atlanta. Maybe they can turn things back around again in that stretch. And unless you've been living under a rock that was located under a much bigger rock, you know that Matt Sundin is now a Vancouver Canuck. So after all this time, he's finally picked a team. And after he takes another 5 or 6 weeks to choose which color pen to sign the contract with, he'll probably be on the Canucks' top line. And a lot of Leafs fans are angry at Mats for the non-trade that happened last year, or rather didn't happen. Guys, if we're going to get mad about all the trades that could have made the Leafs better that didn't happen, you're just going to be mad at everyone all the time. Like when Steen was let go earlier this year, weren't you thinking, wow, good thing they wouldn't put him in the Pronger deal? Or that rumored Caberlet for Jeff Carter in a first-round pick trade? This season, with the way Jeff Carter's playing, the first-rounder would probably be coming the other way. Hey, what can I say? Stuff happens. Wait, no, stuff doesn't happen sometimes. Stuff didn't happen, and that's why you're mad.
Good luck, you crazy Canuck!
Next, I'm just going to briefly touch upon this. Did you guys see Bobby Holik's comments after the shootout win against the Devils? Basically said something along the lines of, listen, I think that shootout goal was BS because you can't just do spinorama even though everyone else has done it. And, hey, look, it's easy to do a move like that on a non-contender like the Leafs, okay? If he was the Devils, he wouldn't have been able to do it. And yes, he was actually wearing a Shriner hat talking like a stereotypical teenage girl when he said that. First of all, the goal was clean. I've seen the replay 100 times and, oh yeah, the Leafs got 2 points out of it. Second of all, you're Bobby Holik. You've notched 2 points in 11 games and you're bragging about being on a contender? Who do you think you are? Just because you were on the Thrashers the last couple years and now you're finally winning some games, you're going to start talking smack about other teams? Dude, stop being such a sore loser and move on. Come on, you've seen some of the moves they've done in the shootout from the bench. If Zach Parise or, someone good had said that, I wouldn't have been mad. But Bobby Holik, give me a break. And today, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to the ACC to see Team Canada take on Team Sweden. World Juniors, of course. Now, it's interesting because Team Canada and Team Sweden are in 2 different pools, so they may never see each other again for the entire tournament. And if they do see each other, it won't be until the medal round. And even though this isn't the story of the game, it's why a lot of people are going to this event, it could be your last chance to see John Tavares and Victor Hedman go head-to-head as juniors. Guys, there's so many names at this tournament. Ryan Ellis, one of the first 17-year-old defensemen on Team Canada in years. Cody Hodgson, pick of the Canucks. Alec Pietrangelo, last year's 4th overall pick. Thomas Hickey, who's the captain, 4th overall pick a few years ago. On Sweden, you got Jakob Markstrom, Michael Backlund. Guys, I could go on all day. You got to be looking at the World Juniors this year. Also got a Leaf draft picked in there, Chris DiDomenico. So the Leafs lose 8-5, but hopefully Team Canada's World Juniors can fare a little better because Sweden's actually the favorite this year. See you there. Snakes on a plane. You're watching the Wii Show.